2, 3, go.
So my YouTube videos last week, I realized that at the beginning of the videos, I kind of looked like this. So I tried a new cool pose today. Don't know if it's gonna work, but if I look as goofy as I did last week, next week I will start the videos with sunglasses on so that I look even cooler. All right, today for math, we're talking all about money, 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 money. We left before the whole world went on pause at the beginning of our money unit, where you guys are doing a fantastic job counting money. So we are going to review some of that, and we're gonna look at how to use our subtraction strategies to help us make change. So here, I have a pile of money. There's a lot of different strategies you can use when you count money, but I always like to figure out how many of each coin I have first. So I'm gonna look for my Abraham Lincoln pennies. I'm gonna line all these up nice and neat. Then I'm gonna go hunting for my Thomas Jefferson nickels. Line those all up nice and neat so I can get a count on this stuff and then figure out how much money I have all together. Then I'm going to find my dimes. Franklin Delano Roosevelt, if you're a history nerd like I am. Then I'm gonna look for George Washington on my quarters and George Washington again on my dollar bills. And I noticed that something doesn't look quite right here because I always want to check what I do. Penny, 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 nickel, 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 dime, 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 whoa, penny. And I have a runaway dime over here. But everything else looks pretty good. So I'm going to take this information and I'm going to try to organize it. I have $1. I have 1 quarter. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dimes. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 nickels. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pennies. Now I'm going to have to use a lot of skip counting to help me figure out how much money I have. I'm just going to set up a big addition problem from it. The key to this addition problem is that you need to line up your decimal point. So $1, I'm going to bring it over here. 1 decimal point, 0, 0. A quarter. Who can tell me how much a quarter's worth? That's right, 25 cents. So I have decimal point and then 25. Notice how I'm being real careful to line up my ones, my tens, and the number on the left side of the decimal point. Really important for trying to solve a more complicated problem like this. 7 dimes. 7 times 10. Wait a minute, got to bring out my really special math tools. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Once again, really paying attention to where that decimal point is and lining up my place values. 6 nickels. 6 times 5 would be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. It's amazing how these math tools come in handy, even for old people like me. Lining up my decimal point, 30 cents, and then 8 pennies. Now you got to be really careful with 8 pennies, because if I put my decimal point in the line just like it is, and I write an 8 here, I have 80 cents. So I have to make sure to use that all-important 0 in order to write down my pennies the right way. Now, I am going to add